इन्द्रं मित्रं वरुणमग्निमाहुरथो दिव्यः स सुपर्णो गरुत्मान् एकं सद्विप्रा बहुधा वदन्ति अग्नियमं मातरिश्वानमाहुः. ऋग्वेद फर्स्ट mandala 164th Sukta 46th mantra. Meaning, the various powers of the Almighty are known as the Devatas. The Supreme God is only one, but we worship Him in multitude of forms based on the Guna, Karma and Swabhava. The Supreme Being is omnipresent. He is present in each and every atom of this universe and the millions of universes and galaxies that exist. He is the ruler, controller, and protector of this creation. Ishavasyamidam sarvam means that the God is present in everything, the animate and the inanimate, and each and every pore of our being. His presence is not visible to us, but He is the very life force that keeps us alive. He is present when we are asleep or awake. He is within us and outside of us. Just as the air within the balloon, outside it and around it is all the same, so is the presence of God. Just as butter is present in every drop of milk, likewise, God is omnipresent. He commands and controls the creation from the minutest bacteria to the most enormous galaxies. He nourishes the plants, birds, animals, and all species that exist. He does not differentiate a being based on caste, creed, religion, or country. For Him, everyone is equal and alike. This omnipresent God has innumerable powers. Different people give different names to these attributes and powers. He is known by the names Indra, Mitra, Varuna, Agni, and Yama. We can choose to call him Rama or Krishna or Durga or Kali or Shiva or Allah or God. The name is not important. His qualities are what matter. True form of God's worship involves imbibing His qualities in our lives, to act and live according to His ideals, to interact with ourselves and others based on those principles. Such worship, in due course and with regular practice, ensures that we are able to imbibe the godly attributes and attain excellence. This marks the progress of man towards divinity. It is indeed the biggest of follies to quarrel based on the different names we have given to God. What's there in a name? A rose is a rose, whether we call it rose or anything else. That is why it is said, Ekam sad vipra bahuda vadanti. Learned people call God by different names. Call Him by any name, it does not matter. What is important is that you imbibe His qualities in your life and make them an inseparable part of your actions and nature. In the present times, most people are not aware of the qualities represented by a particular Devata. So, there is no possibility of learning that and imbibing it in life. But at the same time, people are ready to fight and die in the name of God. They think that the God is confined to the place of worship. They are wrong when they think that their sinful deeds committed outside the place of worship are not visible to God. They have forgotten His omniscience and omnipresence. He is present everywhere. He knows everything. He is present all around us and at all times. He controls the entire creation and we should never forget this fact. Always focus on God, His names, and the qualities that each one of them represents.